Hello, you guys, it's me, Devlin, and yes, I'm back. Um, I haven't had a PlayStation since April or May of this year, so, yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. We're just gonna drive around and I'm gonna tell y'all a story about a relationship that I had back in high school. Anyway, let's get into it. So, back in high school, I was, uh, let's see. Let's see. And it was either 18 or 2018 or 2019, so two or 3 years ago. There was this girl. I'm not gonna say her name. There was this girl, nice girl. Uh, she went to Paulding County High School, which really ain't that far from me. I went to East Paulding High School, which that was the high school that I went to for my freshman year. And so yeah, we both went to different schools freshman year. Sophomore year, of course, I was in a relationship my freshman and sophomore year. Sophomore year, the girl that goes to Paulding County came to East, transferred over to East because her mother had a job there. So, it was okay for her to come. Sorry guys if I'm yawning. I just got up. But anyway, uh, so yeah, she got transferred. Okay, of course I was in a relationship. She was, of course, single, so she walked into my class and said, "Oh, well, okay, hopefully I can find a boyfriend." Well, she did, and of course it wasn't me, which, like I said, a relationship. So, it never happened. Well, when I got out of said relationship, she was like, "Oh, well, this is the perfect time for me to date him." So, she did. We dated, of course, in secret. And then, we broke up. Now, mind you, all this is back in high school. So, it really didn't mean anything. So, God, what am I trying to say? Anyway, so it really didn't mean much. Uh, once we broke up, we were good friends. She was going out with somebody. I think she was going out with one of my best friends, which I was okay with. and all that. So, really didn't think anything about it. Really didn't think anything about it. I was in another relationship with a girl that I had a crush on for 3 years. I finally got with her. So, and that's a different story for another day. So she stayed at East Paulding her 10th and 11th grade years. She went back to Paulding County her senior year. She graduated there, which is good. So that happened, and then so that happened, and I never saw her. Well, I go to this thing. It's like the Olympics for like special ed kids or special ed people in high school. I go there, you know, because I have a lot of friends that do Special Olympics and all that. So I go, and I go support. This was in 2020. I'm going to support my friend Marcus. So I could get out of the house, so I go support him. And everything. Well, lo and behold, she is at Special Olympics. You know, going to support one of her friends. Of course, I'm walking around and I know a couple of people at Paulding County because I met them on a field trip. So, I go over, I go say hi, and I talk to them. And at the time, me and her are still friends. She's like, oh, well, you're not going to talk to your sister. I said, look, we're not even related. You broke it off with me back in 2018. This, that, and the other. I'm not going to spoil the details. So she does that. Well, I get into a relationship with one of her friends. Nice girl. Nice girl. I don't talk to her anymore. So fast forward, me and this girl don't even, you know, we don't date long and we break it off, track and field, Special Olympics. So she found the opportunity to ask me out again. I said, look, I just got out of one. I don't feel like doing anything. I hope you will understand. She said, yeah, you need some time. Well, fast forward. You know, pandemic and all that stuff hit. We had one last Special Olympics before COVID. You know, before the pandemic hit. And so I go to I go to Special Olympics bowling. don't mind her, don't mind my ex-girlfriend at the time. No, and I just go support Marcus. Well, she asked me out February 7th, 2020, where, you know, we actually made it official, and we said that we weren't going to screw around and, you know, make this relationship actually work. Well, lo and behold, Valentine's Day, not even a week into that relationship. By the way, the girl that I'm talking about is my ex-girlfriend now that's in a relationship. So, plus she's in a relationship with some dude in Alabama, which I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, so, February 14th on Valentine's Day, texting one of her friends that doesn't have a Valentine's Day person, you know. So she felt it was okay for her to say, "Oh, well, I don't have a boyfriend, and, you know, it's okay if you want to date." And I saw the text messages. You know, because my friend Isaac sent them to me. What the thing here? I guess not. Anyway, so yeah, he sent them to me. He sent me the messages and all that stuff. And, I said, okay, well, she wants to play that game. We'll play that game. So, I didn't think anything of it. I really wasn't paying attention at the time, so I brushed it off. Well, she does this multiple times. From February, throughout March, throughout April, May, June, and July. She does this for nearly 6 months. Okay? Cheats on me and does whatever she wants to. I'm not gonna get any details because I'd be making it for a very long story time. So, fast forward to my birthday. Of course, you know, she says, "Happy birthday, I love you," this, that, and the other. I said, "Well, thank you." You know, of course, I tell her the same thing on her birthday. But something in her mind went, on her birthday, went, "You know what? I'm done. I'm sick of him. You know, telling me what to do." And I wasn't telling her what to do. I was just looking out for her. You know, like a good boyfriend should in a relationship. You know, don't drink, don't smoke until you're 21. Anyway, so, yeah. Don't drink and don't smoke until you're 21. So she took that as, "Oh my god, he's so offensive." Like I'm offending her. Or some crazy crap like that. I said, "Look, I'm just trying to look out for your well-being." She's like, my well-being is going to Savannah and doing Jello shots. I said, you know what? Look, I gotta go up to South Carolina and go pay my respects to my dead sister-in-law. You know, so I did that. Paid my respects to my dead sister-in-law. That's a totally different story for another day, though. So, during this, she gets drunk off of beer and whatever they drank. Shit, at the time, I really didn't give a shit. And I promised her. Or, you know, she made a promise to me. Okay, I won't get drunk and text you. Well, she broke that promise. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know, just don't do it again. Or don't drink, you know, in front of me again. You know, because she was drinking in front of me. Well, and this was like for her early birthday present or whatever in July. So I had no mind of it. So then I go house sitting. I'm babysitting my niece, Alana. You know, sitting up at my older brother's house while he goes to Florida with the baby. So, just walking around, and she calls me. I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, not much. What's up with you? You know, and she's sober. She's sober, so she's like, hey, what's up? I said, you know, not much, just hanging out in my brother's man cave. Oh, cool. You know, and I show her, you know, what's in the man cave and what's in the fridge and all that shit. Because, of course, he's 13 years older than me. So, you know, he could drink and all that stuff. He's my brother. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know, whatever he wants to do. He's a full grown man. So, I show her, you know, how much beer he has, and she's like, oh, stuff for me to drink. I said, no, he'll get pissed. So, she pulls out, she walks to the fridge and goes, oh, well, never mind, I got my own. I said, what did I tell you? I don't give a damn if you have that in your hand, just don't drink it in front of me. And what does she do? She drinks it right in front of me. I said, I'll call you back. I just sat there in my brother's garage in the backyard. I sat there, I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? She broke her promise twice. To not, you know, she broke her promise, you know, to not drink while she's on vacation, or, you know, to not drink while she's, you know, while she's on call with me, while she's on vacation. And two, she was at home this time. So, she was at home when she was holding the beer, and when I was watching my little niece Alana. She's like, don't worry, I'll be fine, I won't get drunk. Of course, I'm a very caring person.
Don't say anything.
Of course, I'm a very caring person, so I care for people a lot. Well, August 27th rolls around. Of course, my birthday passed, her birthday passed. No, we didn't get anything for each other. Well, of course, I got something for her because I wanted to be a nice boyfriend. Damn. Anyway, I wanted to do something for her because I'm a nice boyfriend. So, that's what I do. What time is it? Anyway, so I get her 3 things. You know, that's worth $60 or $70. Now, small things, but you know, total adds up. You know, didn't have a chance to give them to her. Just thank God I didn't, because on the 27th, 5 days after her birthday passed, when she officially turned 21, we broke up. After a year and a half, almost 2 years. She thought it was 6 years. No, 2 years. Yes, we dated for 2 years. So, gonna go to the pier with the roller coaster and all that. So, while she's, she told me, Devlin, I want to be single so I can think about what I want to do. I said, look, that's fine. That gives me time on, to think about. That gives me time to think about what I want to do. She's like, okay. Well, I posted something on Instagram, 27th, and she took it in offense. Where it was like, oh well, he's gonna break up with me. She thought we were still together. She broke it off with me. I put it on an Instagram post saying, well, it looks like I'm gonna be single.
Hell of a ride.
And then so yeah, she did that. She's like, Devlin, you're nothing but a cheater. She texted me like 2 months ago.
Hey dude, what's up?
Oh my God, Carmen?
She texted me like October, November, mid-October, the start of November. I was like, she's like, hey. I said, what? She's like, don't you what me? Why can't I get a hey back? I said, you don't deserve one. She's like, why not? I said, because you be going around, you've been telling everybody that I'm nothing but a damn cheater. She's like, but you are a cheater. You cheated on me. I said, when did I ever cheat on you? She's like, when we were in our relationship, you were talking to Haley. Haley's one of her so-called, best friends. Now my best friend lives up in New York. Get into that story a little later. So she's like, oh, well, you've just been talking to Haley more than me. I said, you have a job. You work, and you work at night and you sleep all day. I'm not gonna bug you. She's like, whatever. Oh, and by the way, you're never gonna get a girlfriend. And I snapped. I told her, listen here. In a very calm way. Told her, listen here. If you ever talk bad about me,
Man, these young cats is crazy, you know? Whatever, dude. Oh shit. I see you at the spot, big homie. So good.
what? Oh, anyway, if she talks bad about me, or somebody I care about,
Yeah, brother.
Okay, apparently that's how we get into a Ferris wheel. Anyway, so while that's going, so I can get on track. So she's like, "Oh, well, you'll never find a girlfriend better than me." I said, "Look, listen here. I can find somebody way better than you. Somebody who doesn't stab me in the back like you've done for the past 2 years." She's like, "When did I ever stab you in the back?" And I told her, let's start in February, where you decided to cheat on me with a 16-year-old, and I had the text messages, but I forgave you, okay? Then let's start with the 3-way relationship that you had, and guess what? I told your boyfriend at the time, your boyfriend and your girlfriend at the time, that you're nothing but a cheater, okay? How about the time where you broke up with me so many times that you just thought you thought I didn't exist? Okay, how about the time, and I kept on going on and on about how, she cheated on me and all that crap. Well, she lost it and said, "You know what? I hope you never find a girlfriend." She said that. Said, "Look, just wait. Don't." And I told her, "Don't ever text me again. Go to your boyfriend in fucking Alabama. Go to your boyfriend in Alabama. And she's like, "Fine, I will. He's hotter than you." I said, "Listen, I don't give a damn." I told her, all you wanted me back then is for when I played football. She's like, "Yeah, that's true. That's all I cared. Because you were an athlete." I said, "Look, I'm not one now. I quit playing football." Okay. Oh, so it goes 2 times. Anyway. So, she said that. I said that, and she's like, "Whatever." She didn't text me ever again, so I blocked her. And I never had a problem with her since. Well, lo and behold, she'll probably make another Facebook account or Instagram account and try and add me back so she can get whatever she wants. Newsflash, I'm not gonna give her whatever she wants. She's nothing but a damn snotty little person. I don't like that. Never have, never will. I want somebody for me that will treat me with respect. She never did that. She used everybody when she was in these relationships. All she cared about was money. That's all out of me, that's all she cared about. I don't know about the other people. Anyway, yeah, I forgot how damn slow Ferris wheels go. Anyway, so yeah, that's my story. You know, of course she cheated on me, and you know, she's like, I'm finally happy with who I'm with. He doesn't step all over me. I said, look, I never stepped all over you. I never used you. You're just making up lies to make you feel better. She's like, whatever. Whatever. You know, in that snotty little voice. So, you know, we broke it off, and she's like, oh, well, I guess, you know, before we broke up, she's like, you know, and she said all that stuff,
What's your place on Haywick Ave?
and, you know, I was like, look, I don't need to worry about this. I told her, I'm starting online school. I don't need to worry about you. Please leave. But yeah, you know, just a piece of advice. You know, don't get, don't get in a relationship with somebody who's gonna control you. Get in a relationship who, you know, that person is gonna love you for you. Because, you know, in the long run, it's gonna make sure that either A, you stay with this person, or B, you're just gonna leave them. You know, and that's fine if, you know, if you wanna break up and all that stuff. I'm gonna go to Simeon's. It's right here. No, that's okay if you're gonna break up and all that, but hmm. Anyway, you know, don't make sure that you're happy with your person.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Make sure that, you know, you care about this person forever. You know, do the right thing for this person. Oh, thank God. Didn't even think that that could happen. So, all of Solomon Richards' stuff stolen out of his office. So, we go. We could go back there and all that stuff. Anyway, you know, Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Just a little bit of advice. Don't get into relationships where people are gonna control you. Anyway, guys, my name is Zombie Dev Gaming, and I'm back.